What's up? What's up, hamster? What's up, Mike? Baracus, Chris, what's going on, folks? Getting ready. Getting ready. We'll be going back live at 7 tonight. Trying to get kind of my setup changed up a little bit. So, it's not starting off good, though, boys. I cut the ever living shit out of my finger right before I went on stream. Super Mario, what's up? I've got it all taped all up right now. I was bleeding everywhere. I think Lilith wanted a little bit of a blood donation. Yeah, Zeki, dude. Yeah, I hear you, Mike. Oh, it's brutal. Ah, my finger's hurting bad. And it's fortunately it's not on my mouse hand, but it's still going to be a little tougher. That's what I keep telling myself, Baracus. Maybe I made a dono. Jeb, that is my one. That is like my main concern. I'm not as much concerned with the gameplay because I think it'll be decent, at least the initial playthrough. But dude, let's face it, Activision does not have a good track record for launches, so we might not end up playing it all tonight. Who knows? We don't know. That is the big. That's the one off that we just can't account for, because they did stress testing and beta and all that stuff. I still don't think they're going to be ready. I think it could potentially be pretty bad tonight. My hand is throbbing right now. I honestly think that cut is stitch worthy, but I don't have time for it. Yeah, Mike, that Overwatch 2 launch was atrocious, right? But yeah, we'll just have to push through it. It could probably use a couple stitches, I have a feeling. But pressure works. If nothing, I'll super glue it. Oh, what should we do today? This afternoon. We probably need to get rid of some stuff. I got some stuff I need to still give away. I think it's some holdover stuff. Let's see what we got left. Yeah, Baracus. It very well could be that bad. We don't know. Well, we just don't know. You think fire is better than lightning now? I know they were saying like fire was probably going to be a little better, but Azeki, I think we already updated to it, if I'm not mistaken. I'm learning Blender right now. We've done most of our physics modeling to a degree to demo. We're working, so I'm working on like assets through Blender. Blender's actually a really fun tool. I'm really enjoying playing around with Blender. For those who don't know what Zeki talking about, Unity is the engine that I'm using for our game that we're working on, and Blender is a 3D tool for designing assets and just things to put in the game. Yeah, it is, Zeki. It's amazing. I've been having a ball making stuff in Blender. Cranky, what's up, brother? Jeb, yeah, was it the opening weekend, or did it take like a week or two? I don't There was some the opening weekend wasn't horrible. I want to say it spilled into the following weekend is when they hit that issue with the data and the saves and where it really blew up and really shut everything down. And they had to do a bunch of rollbacks. I think it was the following weekend, or it could have been that Sunday. I don't remember. I know it happened on a Sunday when it all came to a head with how the global saves were occurring on the database structure, and it all cascaded and crashed. It was pretty bad. And that was kind of the cause of it. Actually, not yet. Hold on. Let me switch. Jordan, what's up, brother? Yeah, Cranky, I did see that a lot of people use Blender for their 3D printing objects. All right, Wind 1 is up. Yeah, Liam, that's where it all came to a head, right? That global save, and I know it happened on a Sunday where they had to do a bunch of rollbacks, but I don't think it was the first weekend. I think it pushed into the second weekend then when it like went to crap. Jordan, it's 4 p.m. Pacific, so for me it's 7 p.m. Eastern. That's when the early access stuff launches. When you'll be able to play it, that's the big question. We'll see what it takes. And if you are playing it tonight and you're on NVIDIA, don't forget to update your graphics drivers. There is a D4 specific driver for NVIDIA that came out, so make sure if you're going to play tonight, make sure you got that downloaded. Now, it was prior to that. They incorporated like 2.4. It kept getting pushed back. 2.4 was going to be like the season 1 launch, and remember that the database stuff was tied into that. So they kept pushing it back because they were trying to get the infrastructure correct for 2.4 drop. Because it was like early on when they announced that they discovered what the issue was with the database structure, but it took so long to get it refactored. All right, Wind 1 is up if you want to drop stuff. I don't really have anything. I'm not gonna. If you need a Kraken base, I don't remember if you need a self-wheeled infinity base. That's an ED. What's this one? 434. We'll spin this one off real quick. We got a Hodo to give away. Here's a pretty bad CTA. A 3-socket. Dragon incoming. You make a dragon out of it, dude. It is dragon, right? That's the fire aura one? It's dragon, yeah. Technically. Oh, no. For the shield, it would be... Wait. You could put dragon in a shield, right? Is it that high? Hey, what's up, Can? A 3-socket... Yeah, that might be a little high. Might not be too bad. I don't think it really matters where you put your points with the Arden. Alright, these are all terror keys. Yeah, Enigma will definitely make it work. But I think with that Arden build, you're using dragon armor as well. Hey, Janitha. I got I got one you can have. Can. I got a couple. You use the Zach for cool style points. As cold as the wife. Damn. Who is that? That's a little harsh. Here, let me give you another co rune, man. Co for limbs, not even. Okay. Alright, Cranky, I kind of understand, dude. Can, where'd you go? Come here, take this other co rune. Declone non-ladder? Blah. My hand's throbbing, boys. We had some pretty bad timing on that. Oh, y'all can't really see it. It's hard to see. Let me move out of the way. My wife put the banana and bread up there. We're still trying to find a mayo. What we doing? Who opened trade? Oh, okay. No, Liam, never again unless my wife's eating it. It is 4, right? Alright, so we'll put it upside. We're even going to do it in an ethereal. So what are we looking? Kovex pull thul. Kovex pull thul. Yeah, that thing has never happened. Dude, it was not good, man. Alright, so hopefully a 40 resist Hodo. Let's see it. Is there any other random stat on this? It's probably something stupid like mana steal, mana stolen or something, isn't it? I know the resist is the one everybody looks at, but yeah, all the rest of that's garbage. Nobody cares about the rest of that. Alright, here we go. Vex, pull. Let's get that 40. Mid, 35. Not horrible, not great. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, the one I have to give away is a 33, and I'm sure somebody would take it. Yes, perfect FCR. What's up, Snipes? What's going on, man? How's things going up in Canada, brother? I can't bend my finger. This is going to be annoying tonight. How many have ever done this? This is going to be more of the trade guys are probably done this out in the field. I told my wife I was just going to wrap it in electrical tape, and she freaked out. I know a lot of guys out in the field when they're working. They cut themselves pretty good. You just put like a band-aid over it and then just wrap it with electrical tape, man, and keep going. Electrical tape's got great flex, but it also sticks well and keeps it sealed up pretty good. Yeah, it's way more flexible. Hell yeah. Dude, I've used electrical tape 1,000 times. And it seals it. It keeps it like as long as you got like a piece of gauze or a band-aid over top of the cut and then hit it with some electrical tape, man, it works perfect. Alright, so we're going to get rid of... Yeah, Jeff, for sure. Dude, I think it's better than medical tape. Medical tape has no flex to it, man. I can't bend my finger at all. Hell, I think I got some in this drawer. Hell yeah. I got some electrical tape right here. Alright. Can y'all see my banana mayo? I was going to do a close-up so y'all can see it. Hold on. Let's do a full screen. There you go. There's the banana mayo. We're going to find a mustard jar. Or mustard, Jesus. A mayonnaise jar and put it up there. With it. And that thing is not crooked. It's just the angle of the camera. Yeah, Cranky, I'm gonna do it for sure. Cocainium, the early access starts up tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Jezahel, what's up? Nah, not for no. Let me caveat this. You might have missed the first part of the conversation. I cut my finger really bad earlier, and I told my wife I was going to just wrap it in electrical tape, and she didn't care for that. Yeah, Cocainium. I don't blame you, dude, because we don't know how the launch is going to go tonight. How many days will actually be cut out with like launch issues? So, hell, early access might end up only being like 2 days of early access. We don't know. Yeah, the review's been great for it, but I don't put a lot of stock in the reviews. Vaseline, Jesus, man. No, what I was saying was that electrical tape is really great for like wrapping a cut. What, like you put a band-aid and then wrap it with electrical tape, it works great. Janitha, I actually have no idea. My wife found them, so I'll let y'all know. Well, super glue works too. You could like pinch a cut and super glue it, and it works fine. I mean, there's like a medical type of super glue, but I mean, super glue, super glue, as far as I'm concerned. Jerry, dude, it's really bad. Like right before the stream, I went to go take a shower, and I drop? I dropped something, and I was reaching under the bed looking for. Oh, I dropped my hearing aid. I wear hearing aids if you don't know. And it rolled. I thought it rolled under the bed, so I went to just feel for it, and there was a piece of glass under there. I don't know where it even came from. And I ran my hand over the piece of glass, and it sliced my finger open. I mean, pretty bad. It'd probably take a couple stitches. Yeah, right. I don't even know where the glass came from. Yeah, and it got me good, man. It's one of them. I knew it was bad as soon as I felt it. I pulled my hand back and was just like clenching it, and it just blood was just dripping out. So, since it was right before stream, Just hit it with some medical band-aid medical tape just to keep it kind of pressure on it. But yeah, it was pretty nasty. No, dude, I'm left-handed. No, I'm left-handed. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, definitely no bar cording going on. No, this is my fret hand. We're gonna do something. Oh, we're gonna get away this Hodo. I don't really have anything else, I don't think. No, we got two CTAs. The 623, is that worth spinning off? This one's not bad. It's a 434. Hey, Dennis, what's going on, man? I don't really have anything else to give away. I probably won't need these. Here's a 12 physical. Anybody need a light? Here's a Titans. I don't care about that base. Yeah, Jerry, I thought it was just Riker, but apparently they let a lot of people do the early access stuff. I kind of would have. I don't think I'd have had a problem with a couple people, but I don't even know. It's a 72. I don't even know how many actually got access. There's quite a few. I know Dobrunsky put something out. Um, I'm pretty sure Macro had it. Right, yeah. I know somebody said Macro had it. Riker, obviously. And then there was some D3 guys. I don't know how many people actually ended up with access to it. Early access. You able to get on now, Chris? Yeah, you can have it if you want it. Here's T-Gods if somebody needs. There's a Raven. We'll spin off that High Lords. I found another High Lords. I don't need it. Here's a it's a pretty decent amulet. Resists and 25 strength. It's not bad. I don't think this is worth a flip. It's a 2 Druid 10 FCR. It's got 19 decks on it though, so it's kind of nice. I don't know why I got that. 1320 Annie. Don't need that. Yeah, Mike, it could be, man. It depends on how hard I gotta go, right? I might bust that cut open and bleed all over my keyboard. Oh shit. Where you at, Chris? You're Banana, right? Isn't that you? Yeah. It could be my. Here's the thing. I kind of screwed up, but it didn't really matter because my Twitch stuff. I actually got the invite for the, um, what do they call it? The Twitch item. Like if you watch the streamer, there's a name for it. It's like when you watch a streamer while they're playing D4. If you put so much time in, you get like an item or something. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I actually got the invite on Twitch, but I pay so little attention to Twitch, and it was like it was an invite in the dashboard. I didn't get like an email notification, so I didn't end up signing up for it. So I should have been on that list, but yeah, the Twitch drop thing. But since they just did it inside of the Twitch dashboard, I didn't see it. And so then I saw a tweet about it yesterday. I think it was yesterday. List of available streamers or whatever it is, and it's like 1,000. Yeah, Mike. I mean, it's like nobody watches me on Twitch, so it doesn't really matter. On Twitch, yeah, I can. Apparently, you could have watched me, but I mean, it's kind of weird because they didn't do anything with YouTube. Which, I mean, there are a lot of streamers on YouTube. I mean, obviously not as many. But what was kind of weird was I was looking at the tweets about it, and there was people that got invited to that Twitch drop thing that didn't even stream D2 or 3, but they got on the list. Yeah, Liam, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, it definitely is some sort of API to tie in with BattleNet. So, yeah, YouTube's just, they don't really care. What do you mean it's not just for Diablo? Literally, the items you get are in Diablo. Or D4. It's like one for each class per week or something. Like there's a barb drop the first week or a sork one, and then it like alternates. You talking about the yeah, Tommy, tonight. Oh, the mechanism. Yeah, no, yeah, I get you there, Liam. I'm just saying the people on the list for the D4 Twitch drop, there was a bunch of people on there that apparently didn't even stream D4, and they had them on the list because there was a bunch of tweets about it I saw on the thread. Yeah, I'll be gimping it apparently. Fingers going to sleep. I think I got the tape on too tight. I don't remember whose torches these were. I'm gonna throw them on the ground. No, I still play. I still mouse right hand, Jerry. It's just that, yeah. I like to make things difficult, so I go ahead and slice my finger open just before. Where's my torch list? Here we go. Alright, so I got a 1714 Druid. That was Tufik. I know he said dono. So Druid torch on the ground. 1718 Necro. That was ice. I think he said dono. Sorry. I'm pretty sure the Necro one is a I know Ice didn't want it. And then we had a 1416 Necro. That was Stefan. I think he said dono as well. Yeah, Tommy, for sure, man. Just check it out. Yeah, Jerry. I mean, you got your attack buttons, but it's only 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, no big deal. All right, these torches are going on the ground. Oh. We could. I could farm up some keys and try and do a couple of more Ubers, and we can see what kind of torches we get. I'm gonna farm some Summoner and Destro and see if I could get some keys. Maybe we'll do a couple extra Ubers. The only people that watch me on Twitch are like, 2 hate, 3 Destro for a set. But like, there was a guy on Twitch Tuesday that was chatting, but then he was just trying to get me to look at his. He was trying to sell me on marketing. It's like whatever. That's the only Twitch people I get. They're trying to sell me something. Let's see if I can move easy enough without. Shouldn't be that big a deal. No. Put the Nature's Peace back. I think I could farm up 5 keys pretty quick. See you, Jez. I'll be on at 7. Actually, about 6:30. We'll do a countdown just in case you have to get in queue. I messed up on the beta not being ready for queue, so I'll probably be on a little earlier. Okay. That's actually an issue, hitting shift. Very little. I'm not that big. I might hit rando and go. Yeah, my wife hates it because we'll play a game and she loves the character customization stuff, and I'm done in like 5 minutes. Whereas she spends like 30 minutes on that, and I'm ready to play.
I shall keep my end of bail.
I can't bend my finger to hit shift. Oh, cool. Yeah, if you got 2, man. Then I could just run Destro keys. See, look at that. I keep hitting caps lock instead of shift. I might have to take this off. Hope the band-aid is enough. A berserker axe. Why would I think that would be an ethereal one? Some base armors look bad. What can we say? I mean, that's the case. I'm in win 1. Can. I might have to take this off. My finger's getting it's a little tight now. There you go, Jerry. That might be the play. Chris, I don't know yet. Be perfectly honest, I'm not sure yet. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, I gotta take this off. It's just too. I got too much pressure on it right now. This might be a bad idea. Yeah, it's pulling the band-aid off. Huh? You could talk in regular voice. They don't care if they hear you. No, actually, I got the band-aid. All right. Okay, maybe we're okay.
Well, I've got you on in the black background, so if you start bleeding profusely, say,
I got some electrical tape.
go ahead.
Okay. Who's got me hey keys? I just need 2. Yeah, let's get a little tight. It's not bleeding too bad. I might single wrap it with some electrical tape just to keep the band-aid on there a little tight. It was just too much. Right. Dude, I kind of miss that game. I'm gonna have to go back and play that a little bit. It's been a little while since I played 7 Days. It's one of them, I'll play it hard for a stretch, and then it's just like, alright, I think I had enough. But it's gotten to the point where I think I'd enjoy playing it again. Yeah, that's the other thing, Aaron. They did have that 21 coming out at some point. So, we'll probably work it in at some point. I just like playing that game. It's a fun game to me. D4, I will be playing every day. There might be a day that I need to run. My mother is at my sister's right now, and at some point I'll have to pick her up, so there might be a break. But my plan is to play every day that I don't have something I have to do. I'll be on like every day. I'm gonna try and play most of the, and I'm probably playing longer stretches. So like instead of at 3, I'll probably be getting on at like 10 or 11 in the morning and playing through till at least 5 or 6. Once I get into a rhythm. The first couple of days I'm gonna be going pretty long. Like tonight, I'll probably play until into the morning, like until I just can't keep my eyes open, type of thing. I want to get a jump on all the other. Well, all the other guys are gonna be playing like that too. All right. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I got my Sun Drop stacked up. Dude, Sun Drop has a lot of caffeine in it. I just don't need to give myself a heart attack. No, for sure, Cranky. Yeah, just again, we might be playing at 7 tonight. It depends on the servers. But yeah, just check it out, man. See if it's something you're interested in. Yeah, 100. I definitely wouldn't tell anybody to commit to the game without, taking a look. That's why I tried to get as many people to at least try the beta. Because, I mean, that was your opportunity or best chance to actually get a feel for the game. And then, without having to commit any money to it. Yeah, Sundrop's pretty heavy on the caffeine. All right, let's get some keys. That's what I'm saying. At least try it, especially if you got a free opportunity to try it. I mean, hell, we talked Jerry into just trying it. Hey, Gerard, what's going on, man? Exactly. I tried the Sando. I can trash it all I want now. Because, yes, I'm not a fan. But I at least tried it. God dang, it's the last one again.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, Dennis. That's true, man. I mean, I get it. I mean, it's pretty pricey for a game that you might not like. I get that. Alright, let's hit this with a little electrical tape. Anybody know what kind of tape it is that comes in this kind of container? I took the label off a while back. But if you know, you know. Aaron knows. Aaron got it. 3M is like the Cadillac of electrical tape. Like they do make like a cheap one, but like their 33 plus, which is like their base premium tape. It's like pretty pricey for just a base aluminum or electrical tape. Much better. Much better. Nah, Aaron, it's a there's a reason why like those electricians go for the 3M stuff. I mean, it depends on the application, but if they're doing any kind of commercial work, they usually just go to 3M. Like residential work, they'll use like the knockoff stuff. Now, Dennis, if you purchase the, was it Ultimate? There's 3 versions, right? There's the base version, which is the $60, $70 one. That one is Tuesday. Any of the other 2 is tonight. Like I think it's Deluxe. I don't know what the top one is. I think it's Deluxe and something else. Yeah, Aaron, for sure, man. Hey, Stefan, what's going on, buddy? Liam never. That's just to get you a pretty mouse pad and like a map or something. No, it's the Tuesday if you got the regular version, and the other two versions are tonight. I don't even know what you get with the versions besides the early access. I think there's like a mount skin or something.
I shall keep my end
that what
of
it
Bale's
is?
bargain.
I don't even know what comes in those versions. Hamster's headed to the 7-Eleven. Yeah, stuff like that. Stuff I don't care about. Look at now he's saying yards. I notice these things. I will say that the Blizzard has definitely worked the hype as hard as you can get for D4. They have worked that hype train hard. Like, that's all any of the like big streamers are talking about. Even the people that don't even play Diablo. It's like that's all they're talking about is D4 launch. I'm just seeing like non-stop videos about it.
Seekers of the
I heard something about Redfall being a mess. Are you playing on Wi-Fi, Aaron? I don't trust my gaming to any Wi-Fi connection. Still having a hard time hitting the shift key. I heard about the Golem one. I heard that was a bad. I'm on fiber, so I get a 1K up and down. And even on speed tests, it usually rocks around 930 up and down. You don't actually get the 1000, but I average like 930, 940. Well, there's different levels of fiber you can get. Like AT&T had like variations on their fiber um, up and downs. Oh really, Liam? Was it that bad? That's why, like, when I'm at my parents, they have Time Warner, Comcast, whoever it is, and they get 300 down, but they only get 5 up. So when I stream from there, that's why the streaming can get kind of flaky. Aaron, I know you know how to fish fish cables. Oh, they won't know, man. Just a little hole. They won't know.
You have no idea of the power you face.
Oh, I was not paying attention. And there's Neelathok for us. See, if you really want to get fancy, you know, you can fish down the walls and actually put a box in. Jerry, probably at some point. I'm not out of the gate though. Should I go back for my body? I could probably get it. We'll try. Clear our way in. Oh, yeah, Aaron, it was, wasn't it? That's how I roll. I feel like I'm gonna get hit by a long range corpse explosion though. Where's Merc at, dude? Give me some mana. Let's go. Wait, didn't I put a TP up? Wow.
How may I be of help?
That's right, Jerry. And yeah, I'm feeling a little gimp right now, man. I keep missing my keys.
You have no idea of the power you face.
That's all right. We got his ass. Not sure it was worth, but whatever. What's the chances of what, Dennis? Yeah, dude. Lilith wanted her blood, man. So I've already given the blood donation to Lilith, so I should be able to steamroll right through. Aaron, I think we're going to get smited by queues. I think there's a lot of people actually doing the early access. I think we're going to get smacked by some pretty hard queues. I'm going to actually be on probably about 6:30 and see if it'll allow you to early queue and see how it goes from there.
You have no idea of the power you face.
Yeah, that might have freaked me out a little bit. 20-minute queues? It could be. I don't know, man. I'm like torn, right? I feel like the D4 team has tried to prep it as much as they could. I will give it to them. I mean, we had multiple betas. They tried to prep it, and they were doing server slam. They were stress testing. But the way Activision handles their servers, they're going to be as cheap as possible on the server and infrastructure. So I think it's kind of like it could go good or bad. I think maybe with the hype behind the D4 launch, because obviously D4 is going to be the biggest Activision probably launch of the year. So maybe they'll do some, I mean, investment into the server structure. Maybe, I don't know. Obviously, what the dev team wants for launch is not going to be what Activision as a company provides, because those are just two different. I feel like the dev team would probably have the player interest at heart more than the corporate side of Activision, where they have to make the investments into the infrastructure, like the server farms or however they're going to handle that. So there's going to be a point where they say, no, you can only have but this much, even though you want this much. So that's kind of where I'm. There's going to be a line that's drawn, and where Activision puts the line is what's going to actually determine how bad it is tonight. Because I mean, I've done that when I'm, when I was working as a developer. I would ask for stuff like if you wanted, like, when you were setting up a new website, especially if it's like a big website, you wanted the server to be a certain way, but the client might not want to invest that much into the server. so you had to work within their means, and that's kind of the same situation. Hey John, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we need to talk about that actually. JW, I'm glad you brought that up. Um, I kind of was leaning towards Train Gang, but that might be a
I
little
can't carry
obtuse.
anymore.
I don't know if people would get it. We good with Train Gang, Winder Gang? Any other suggestions? What do y'all think? Yeah, Aaron. I mean, kinda. I mean, that's not. I mean, it's a little hyperbolic, but not too much, right? I mean, it's kind of that way.
I will kill you.
Well, I like it, Ezeki. Maybe it's a little too obtuse that people might not know what Trang actually is from. I mean, there'll be a few. Like the D2 crowd will know, but outside the D2 crowd, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we need to come up with one because I'd like to have it ready because I'll make the clan as quick as I can make it tonight. Yeah, JW, that was the other thing. I was like, do we really care what other people think? Because that's kind of always been my. That's kind of always been how I lived. It's like, who cares what other people think as long as I like it? Because, I mean, that was the gut one I went with at the beginning, right? I mean, we went with Trangang. We know what it is. I wonder how much space you actually have for the name. I don't think it's much. I don't think you can make the name very long. You know what? I think Trangang is it. Because that's where our roots are. Diablo 2. Those that know will know.
Salutations.
You know, I thought I'd be able to get these keys pretty quick. I got the last ones like super fast. And I guess the law of averages is working out now.
See?
Hey, what's up, Bob? Yeah, Bob, we've been playing around with it a little bit. My wife has ideas, man. I'm letting her go with it. Oh, I already did this, Jesus. those in. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I should just go with my initial. Because what? Like, Trangang was like my initial, like, out of the box. When we found out we could make a clan on the beta. That's like what I immediately jumped to, right? So, you go with your gut type of thing.
Good afternoon.
And if they don't know, we'll make them know. They will know before it's all over with. So you're going to try and do all the tile work yourself, Bob? If you get the right tools, tile work's not bad. But you have to have the right tools to simplify the task for sure. Just trying to get a few keys to finish up all these terror keys we got, and Summoner and Neolithok is not, they're not helping out. Damn, Aaron. Yeah, Jerry, exactly. Do you usually have that much issue with your Wi-Fi, Aaron? G-face if somebody needs it. I think at this point, though, I think everybody that needs one has one. Dennis, it's just all for fun, man. Yeah, sometimes with the whole Wi-Fi thing, just resetting the routers like first step.
I shall keep my end of Bale's bargain.
Oh, man.
Hello.
I thought I saw somewhere. Can somebody confirm? I thought they said something about the PvP zones not having PvP turned on initially. Did anybody else see that? That'd be kind of lame. Nah, man, I didn't watch it. There was so many review videos out. I'm like, I'll form my own opinion. I've already bought it, you know. At this point, what everybody else is thinking is just kind of irrelevant. It's gotten good reviews, from just about everywhere I've seen. So at this point, it's like review videos are just like whatever. And it could be, I mean, that's always the game when you introduce PvP and PvE in the same game, that the balancing becomes an issue and you gotta play games with it. I mean, that was like World of Warcraft's issue with PvP the whole time, was getting it balanced. Because at the beginning of PvP, everybody had their endgame PvE gear that just wrecked anybody that had regular gear. So they introduced like all the PvP gear that kind of fell in line, and then they did something else with arenas, and it's like, okay. I mean, are you saying, was Llama negative about it? Are you talking about me? I'm not negative. I like the beta, and I'm gonna play the hell out of it tonight. But if you're talking about Llama being negative, I don't know. It's just I was inundated with review videos, so I was like, nah, I'm just not even gonna watch them.
You have no idea of the power you face.
I would just like to use up a few of these keys, but Llama was negative about it? I thought he was... Wasn't he one of the ones that was kind of hype about it at the beginning? Necro, from what I've seen from the tier list, Dennis, I heard they called it a bone necro or spear necro, maybe. It's like one of the S tier builds. So I don't know what kind of necro you're deciding to play, but like, oh, disappointed. I might have to check it out. I thought he was pretty hype about it. No, I think Dabrowski was the one that was pretty hype about D4. I might be wrong about Llama. Yeah, bone spear type of, yeah. There's like they're already ranking the builds, and it's kind of funny because I picked Barbarian way before the betas. I said I was probably gonna pick Barbarian, and now they're saying like Whirlwind Barbarian's probably gonna be like the #1 build. But I can honestly say that I'm not a bandwagon jumper. I said Barbarian before beta was even announced. But I mean, that just means they might tweak Whirlwind down a little bit. That'd be like the first nerf. I can honestly say, though, from what I'm seeing, I don't like the number spam that I'm seeing in some of these videos. If that's actually how it is, I'm not really caring for it. I don't like the big giant numbers everywhere type of thing. Yeah, Aaron, that will turn me off probably more than anything, to be perfectly honest, man. I don't like it.
End of Bale's bargain.
Hell, I'd be fine with being able to turn the numbers off. I don't need to see the damage numbers. I don't. As long as the monster dies, I don't need to see the numbers. So if they can allow me to turn it off, I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't see the numbers here. I don't care if I see the numbers. Oh, okay. If you could disable it, I'm good with it. I don't need to see it. Yeah, I'm good with that, Joe. Where like you could see like the notifications. But as far as the number spam, I don't need to see it. If I could turn that off, I will do that immediately. Only dads, there's a few. We were just talking about the D4 Necros. It looks like Bone Spear Spirit type of build is going to be the play. Is there technically a spirit, a summoner build, or is that like the summons are going to be there no matter what, and you play it alongside like a Bone Spear and the actual damage deal builds? Or is there a way, is there like a summoner build to where you make the summons or the ads like super strong? They're still going to be, they do okay. Is there golems in D4? Seemed like there was, right? You could summon a golem. There he is. I leveled the Necro in beta. Just playing around with it. It felt pretty decent. The damage seemed pretty decent. But I didn't invest a lot of time into looking at how the skill tree was set up. I enjoyed the Druid. To me, was pretty fun to play. Even though you were a little gimped, but apparently there's a pretty solid Druid build now. But I had said I was going to play Barbarian from basically when we started talking about D4 before even beta. So I'm gonna still start with the Barbarian, even though it turns out the Barbarian's gonna be like one of the better builds. Snipes, we're gonna play it by ear, man. We'll see who's there, who's able to log in, and kind of go from there. It depends on how launch goes, to be honest, man. And you can only do groups of 4, which kind of sucks. You know, at least if you could put 8 together, that'd be a really solid team. But the most you could group is 4. It'd be really cool when that first unique drops. That's all. That'll be interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. There you go. You'll have some time to sink into it. Dude, 30 minutes late. I don't think you're gonna miss anything. I think we'll be playing the Q launch issues game at the beginnings. So I gotta be honest with you, dude. I don't think 30 minutes is gonna hinder you any. I would be shocked if we were immediately able to jump into the game, put it that way. Maybe I'll be surprised, but again, it'll be a shock to me if we can immediately log in. Why are there no damn key drops? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm basing it on. I'm basing it on even like last year's Overwatch 2 drop. That was atrocious. I played 10 minutes the first night. And that was just last week. Or last year. Yeah, I could hunt pub games. I'm just whatever. We'll get them. Oh wait, what the hell am I doing? See, I'm not even paying attention to begin with. So, did I already do this? No. I know, man. It's taken a lot of practice to skip mobs.
I will kill you.
Yeah, this is season 4. Now you're good, Joe. I only need 1 hate key and 3
Hello.
destros, so mainly destros is where I'm at. So yeah, don't worry about it. We're just, let's be honest, man. We're just kind of messing around. I wanted to just try and empty some keys out, because once we jump to D4, we're probably not going to participate in season 4 stuff for a while. That's at least the cool part. The console and we'll actually get full crossplay with this, so we don't have to play these stupid games with like D2 with console and PC being kind of segregated, or even the different consoles being segregated. Everybody's now one big happy family. Yeah, right. We don't have to split out all the. I was gonna tell you, Bob, man. I appreciate you getting all that straight. But yeah, there's no separation for the different console trading and all that stuff. It's all just nice, one little lumped place. Yeah, Fox, I did that already. I mentioned that earlier because yeah, we got they did the NVIDIA update specific to
Good
D4,
afternoon.
and that was an issue with the betas. There was some optimization issues, so make sure you got your drivers updated. That, Joe, I don't know. I honestly don't know. 99 on hardcore, Chuck? Holy Jesus, dude. That's some dedication right there. Man, that's a grind. You did that on ladder? Oh, did they, Joe? That's pretty cool then, man. Yeah, I just wasn't aware. I wasn't sure how that would work, but that's pretty cool if they implemented that. Damn, that's actually kind of nice. Yeah, Fox, I'm probably going to jump on at like about 6:30ish, in case there's an early queue, because we don't know how launch is going to go, so I'll be on a little earlier.
Seeker.
Yeah, Chuck, dude, I couldn't even imagine, man. I haven't done the 99 grind since LOD. I just didn't want to do it in D2R. Even with it being easier with the tear zones, I just had no interest in doing it. Novotny, if it's 4 days long, they better give me a damn a rebate. They better be kicking some money back. Because I don't pay for cosmetics, and if that's all I end up getting from the deluxe version because they screw the early access up, I want my money back. I can give a flip about cosmetics.
For my homeland.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, Joe, for sure. That's kind of where I'm hoping it comes through because the team did put a lot of effort into trying to make sure this goes off, right? I mean, there's been more communication from the D4 team than the entirety of Activision for all their other games in the past 2 years. Seriously. And we had technically 3 betas, and there was a 4th if there were, well, there was an early closed one, the 3 open ones. They had the early access for like content creators for like end zones. They did put a lot out there for people to do. I worry more for D3 than 2. I think the D2 community, for the most part, will probably be back and forth. I don't know if the D3 community is going to stay because, I mean, D4 is more of an extension of 3 than it is of 2. So I feel like if anything completely dies off, it'll be D3 first. There's our hate key. Yeah, I mean, they did that big update recently, right? Or like when Season 3 dropped, D3 had like a big thing, but apparently it didn't last very long. Oh, they already said they're not going to be doing any? Yeah, then they're going into maintenance mode on D3. I think just the overlap in the player base is more with D3 and D4 than it is with D2 and D4. I mean, there's to me D3 is just not even needed with D4 out. I don't know, Aaron. That's what I'm really curious to see what they do with Season 5 for D2. That'll tell us.
Salutations.
I don't know, Liam. The D2 community's just kind of always been around no matter what. So, I mean, maybe they're aware of that and will consider it. But for D3, I don't think the loyalty is there for D3 like D2 has. There are some players that just sunk a ton of time into D3, but D4 is definitely built more upon D3, so yeah, for sure. But I mean, I don't think you would need that big of a dedicated team for D2. Yeah, Bob, I would agree with that statement for sure. I think the D2 statement, the team will, or player base, there will be one to an extent. But if D4 falls on its face, they got to have some sort of fallback, and they could still make some money off the D2R. So, we'll see. We'll know in a few months. Because D4 out of the gate, it's going to have a pretty strong draw. I mean, it has a huge one now. I mean, they have hyped it to the moon. I mean, it's just crazy the hype they've dumped into it. Whether it lives up to it, that's the question. Well, Liam, they would have to introduce like some microtransaction stuff, like stash tabs, character space, something. They'd have to introduce something to make a little money off of it. They could do a season 6 or an act 6 type of thing and maybe make some money off of DLC. That would take some investment though, so it's kind of one of those things too. I don't know, Liam. Because they stripped everything down to try and get D4 out launched. So I think that was more the reason why they didn't take advantage of opportunities. I don't think they just had the manpower to do it because they pushed it all into D4. So I think that's more why we didn't, like, we had the 2.4 hype, which was big, but then it really tapered off hard after that. And I think it's because they pulled resources to make sure D4 stayed on track. And as much as they would keep D4, ongoing with updates and stuff, it doesn't take the full team for that, and maybe they peel some resource to put back onto D2. Just guessing. Yeah, for sure. Oh wait, I only need to do Neelathog now. So we'll see. I mean, we'll know in the upcoming months. We'll see what they actually push out for Season 5 for D2.
I shall keep my end of Bale's bargain.
Oh, come on. No, and it could be. I mean, adding the microtransactions for stash tabs and stuff might just be more than they actually feel like putting the work in for. So, damn, Joe.
Good
I
afternoon.
hear you, man. We'll just have to ask Bobby.
You have no idea of the power you face.
I can't carry anymore.
J-Mod. Yeah, Chuck. I don't think you'll ever see that, dude.
How may I be of help?
I think that they have it in their head that they need to still try and get people to play together, so they won't let you manipulate the player count. I got some. I'm gonna be reworking the lights after the stream. Painted black. Tom, I'm gonna be playing Barbarian.
I shall keep my end of Bale's bargain.
Too much stuff. Man, he didn't drop anything. Red, hold on. Can y'all see it? Hold on, let me move the screen. It won't change. It's supposed to change. There it goes. Red. It's hard to see. Hold on. You can kind of see it. It's kind of red. I like blue. Fancy. Yeah, I know. It is. My wife's been having a ball trying to get all this rigged up. That's like her thing. She loves that kind of stuff. But yeah, we got some. We didn't have time since I sliced my finger open. We ended up playing medical instead of working on the lights before the stream. Because I kind of wanted to test everything on this stream beforehand. But then I sliced my hand open and ended up playing first aid instead of doing that.
Good afternoon.
They're actually adding characters to Immortal. Nah, the sixth character is just going to be a paladin / Templar / Crusader. We all know that. And the seventh character is the one that'll be interesting, what they go from there. Yeah, Dennis, my blood offering. I've done my blood offering to Lilith. I can play tonight. Yeah, Bob, I don't think they'll go that far with it, though. I think they're going to go with just... It's going to have to be a Holy Paladin type of class. And maybe with the seventh, maybe they do an antithesis of the Holy and do some sort of unholy Death Knight type of thing. I can see that. Janitha, I'll probably be on around 6:30, just in case I need to get in line and start the queue or something. The game's supposed to go live at 7. Yeah, Aaron, that's what, maybe I could see that maybe being the case. Liam. Oh, man. Anybody got any Deathstroke keys? I'd like to get one run in and get one last torch in before we switch over. People run some Deathstroke for me. Neil Fox being cheap. Yeah, basically. What's a good snack? Well, I'm already going to get my keyboard bloody, so I guess greasy's not going to really matter. Let's be honest.
Thanks.
God almighty. He is being cheap. I'm not a pretzel guy. I've never been into pretzels. Liam, Jesus, dude. Yeah, we'll have to pass on that. All right, let's do a snack tier list for launch. I don't know. I'm not. I eat chips, but I'm not like it. If I eat chips, I can't. Just like regular plain chips are not my thing. I like chips in like a dip, like tortilla, like in salsa, or like some sort of ranch type of dip. So I don't know. Slim Jim's kind of. Here's my take. I'm not like a Slim. The beef stick tough stuff is kind of. I love like stick pepperoni though. Stop, Janitha. Stick pepperoni. I love stick pepperoni. Yes, that's the thing with stick pepperoni. Yeah, y'all need to stop with the mayo. That's just not going to ever happen again. The minis, I would agree with Bob with like the mini candy bars are really nice and neat, quick unwrap. You just stick the whole thing in your mouth and you keep going. That's actually not a bad one. I'm diabetic though, so I can't really go that route that much. I have no destro keys right now. I need the full 3. So I do eat sweets. I do cheat. I don't. It can't be like a constant type of snack. I don't know. I mean, I get kind of weird with my snacks. Like sometimes I'll just go on like a Cheetos kick, where I love eating. I'm kind of on that right now. If my go-to snack right now is Cheetos, but you get the orange stuff all over your fingers, so it's not a great keyboard snack. Popcorn's not bad. I don't know. I don't have any really good options. See, she offering up some pepperoni slice and cheese, a little mustard on that. Man. What's up, Jeremy? Yep, we're just waiting it out. I'm gonna start banning y'all with this banana mayo stuff.
I am overburdened.
Ooh, scallops and bacon. That's not really a snack though, but I'd be all about that. With chopsticks. I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna have a plate of Cheetos in front of me with some chopsticks. Yeah, right, Bob. Oh my God. Oh. Chopstick Cheetos. Oh, that's how those weird guild names come up, right? Just some random conversation you have, and suddenly you have a guild name called Chopstick Cheetos. That's where these weird guild names come up from. Like in World of Warcraft, you see a guild name and you're like, where in the world did they even come up with that? That's how it comes up. You're having a conversation and somebody says something about chopsticks and Cheetos, and next thing you know, that's your guild name. Yeah, right, beneath the band name too. Same thing, same concept. Group of guys sitting around after playing a little jam session, and they were going to play again, so they didn't want to get their fingers greasy for the instruments, so they ate Cheetos with chopsticks, and suddenly that was their band name. That's how this stuff happens. People think these names are random, and they're not. It's some weird thing that happens. It's the Asian name version of Chester. I don't know. I feel like I've seen it, but I don't know what it is. You see, that's where Hamster got his screen name. Same concept. Yeah, exactly, Bob. Viet, what's up, brother? Oh my God.
Good
Now I'm
afternoon.
second guessing our guild name, our clan name. It would be. That's almost too funny not to call it Chopstick Cheetos. Oh my God, y'all are making me second guess now. I hate that. Yeah, right. That one's just too funny. Jesus. Yeah, that's tough, man. But it's kind of a spur of the moment new thing. Trangang has more meaning, but Chopstick Cheetos is just too funny.
I will kill you.
Windhammer. Yeah, right. Oh man. Oh
How
God.
may I be of help?
I was set on Trangang, but now this Chopstick Cheetos thing is just too funny.
I shall keep my end of Bale's bargain.
God, don't teleport me. People want this in ethereal, right? Wow, I actually think that rolled good, but it's not ethereal. Didn't 250 max ED on this? It's 5 socket. I don't have it. Yeah, I got a bag of Cheetos over there. That's what started it. I was eating Cheetos for my 270. Okay. That's what we were just talking about. How like I've been snacking on Cheetos. Then somebody said something about there's coworker. Maybe it was Jeremy. Somebody said their coworker was eating Cheetos with chopsticks. This is how this all spun out. All right, we won't need that. And I can eat them with chopsticks. I'm very good with chopsticks.
You have no idea of the power you face.
God almighty, come on. Just a couple keys. Favorite chip? Favorite chip. Lately, it's been the sour cream and onion Lays. I've had those. Let me take that back. Utz potato chips. I forget the flavor. It's like a crab spice Chesapeake Bay something. I don't remember what it's called. It's a Utz chip, but it's I forget what the flavor is. Yeah, I already got orange on. Fat 10-year-old. Damn, Jerry. Stop.
Salutations.
Wasn't that in a movie or something where somebody was eating their Snickers with a fork and knife? What was that? That was in a movie. No, they're not chips. I wouldn't classify chips. That's not chips. It's just a snack. I wouldn't classify it as a chip. But there's a Utz crab spice. I think that might be what it's called. Yeah, it was, Jerry. It was Seinfeld, 100%. That's what it was. Wasn't it Costanza that was eating him with a fork and knife? I think it was Costanza, right? He was eating his Snickers with a fork and a knife. Yeah, I thought, yeah, as soon as he said that, it like jumped into my head.
I shall keep my end of Bale's bargain.
Did he die or did he Teferius? No. No key. Some miso soup. Man, my mother makes great miso.
How may I be of help?
Tomac, what are you crying about? Dude, you are like 2 hours late.
For my homeland.
I can't carry anymore.
I've never been a fan of kettle cooked. I think they're just too hard. I don't like the kettle cooked. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the kettle cooked. They're too crunchy in my opinion. The Utz potato chips. Utz to me is like the best brand, like of the. Yeah, I'll be stopping a little early. But like between like Lay's and Ruffles and all those brand potato chips, to me Utz is like one of the better ones. Old Bay, that's it. It's the Old Bay ones, the Utz Old Bay. Man, those are good. Yeah, JD. I've already leveled to 100 and I'm doing Sork runs.
You have no idea of the power you face.
I should just use a spirit when I'm doing these runs, because that teleport will get you killed doing Nail of Thought. That's true. I could just use that Hodo. I need to give it away. Might just go to the game at the end and just throw it in the game. I don't even know where it is. I don't feel like transferring it. I'd probably do jalapeno. I'm not a big fan of the salt vinegar. I'll eat them if they're there, but like I would probably take a jalapeno flavor over salt vinegar. Wavy Funyun. Man, I used to eat I eat the hell out of Funyuns. Gyoza chips. That Chris, there's you an idea, man. I know you like to make stuff. You should experiment with coming up with some sort of way to make a gyoza flavored chip. You'd be a bazillionaire.
I will kill you.
I can't carry anymore.
Man. Really? You've actually seen them, Jerry? Because they would be worth a try, it sounds like. See ya, hamster.
Good afternoon.
Have a good one, buddy. What's up, Footnote? No, I would not be. Dude, Neelothoc is just not going to give us anything. Not much footnote. Just playing it out, man. Just messing around. We're gonna be on. We're on the countdown, man. I hadn't seen those Chuck Wagon. I love Cool Ranch Doritos, just the regular one, like the ones that have been out for a while. So if they got a new version of that, I'd probably be down for that.
For my homeland.
Dang.
Good afternoon.
I don't even know how many Neelothoc runs I've done at this point. We haven't seen a single key. Which means he just needs to hit me with a double drop right here.
I will kill you.
Or not. You just keep being a stingy bastard. Man, Chris, that sounds good. I've had the dill pickle ones. I ate them for a while, so at a point I got tired of them. They're not bad. I just kind of got over them. But with a dip, yeah, I can see that being pretty good.
I will kill you.
Dang. Stop. He literally dropped nothing again. Cranky, you sounding like Asmongold. Speaking of which, I was going to ask this earlier. Do you guys think, I don't know how many people actually have watched any of Asmongold's stuff, is he playing a character, or is he really the way he portrays himself on stream?
Good afternoon.
I will kill you.
Whoa, almost died there. Damn. That was kind of my thought. I think he really is the way he is on stream. I think he's really that much of a homebody, and just that's just how he is.
Hello.
The reason I asked that, He just did a video of him trying different fruits. And I honestly got the opinion that he really is like all he eats is like steak and potato. And he tried all these different fruits, or they were making him try all these different fruits, and I think the only one he liked was like orange or something. And I really honestly think he's just set in his ways. I think he truly is as frugal as he makes out. And like he only likes what he likes, and that's he's not going to have anybody else persuade him to do anything. Yeah, the $2 steak thing was hysterical, but I honestly think that's how he eats. He microwaves a baked potato, fries up his little $2 steak, and that's his meal for the day. I need some pots. I really think he's that way. I wasn't too so sure at first. I kind of almost felt like it was a character, but I've kind of changed my opinion on that. I think that's just how he is.
You have no idea of the power you face.
I'm curious how much money he actually has socked away, though, because he obviously doesn't spend it.
Good afternoon.
Joe, are you saying like there's no differentiation between the character he created and like his real life now? He actually turned into that?
How may I be of help?
Oops. Need potions. God almighty. I think I've done like 30 runs, maybe? We're still supposed to be averaging around 15 and it ain't happening so far. Well, not even 15, like 13 is the average. Yeah, and that's true, Joe. I mean, nobody can really say. Only his true friends actually know if he actually has any. I would assume he does. What the hell hit me? Archers. I don't think I've ever had to chase him this much. Still no key. He's an interesting character, I'll give him that. He's entertaining.
Good afternoon.
He'll be playing tonight. Wow, that's a lot of ED on a blue jab. Wow, it is cruel. Okay. Oh, an old room. Grab the own room. Nice. That's how we running off this stream. We don't need no damn keys. If we can't get a key, we'll take an ohm room.
Hello.
I mean, hell. It's been a while since I had an ohm room drop. That's funny. Can't get a key to drop off of him for anything, but we'll get his pack to drop an ohm room. Oops. There'll be a decent amount, Foot. Are you playing? Are you playing D4 just in general? I'll be on tonight. There's several people that are on right now that'll be playing tonight. Oh, you playing tonight too, Foot? Yeah. There's going to be quite a few, man. Well, we might all be playing the Q game, but we'll find out.
I am overburdened.
Oh yeah, we gotta put it on the list. We'll decide on the clan name tonight. I'm now torn, and I thought we had kind of nailed it down, but now I'm torn. All right, let's add home room, and we can add it to our high runes for the season. I don't know about the Zod. I've only ever gotten one Zod rune, ever. Can't be having stuff get deleted. Way too much stuff in here.
I shall keep my end of Bale's bargain.
Just he's not going to give me anything. It's just not going to happen. Trying Cheeto chopsticks. I don't think it's going to give us that much space.
Hello.
Hell, chopstick Cheetos might not even fit. Or they'll have some weird copyright thing where you can't use Cheetos. I swear, it says 25%, but I feel like it's 100% teleport.
You have no idea of the power you face.
Yeah, he's not gonna pay out. That Ohm Rune wasn't even off of him. That was off of Trash Mob.
Salutations.
And we'll take a regular pot at this point. Yeah, it is 5, just about 5:30. I really wanted to get another Uber done. Maybe we'll slide some Ubers in, taking a break from D4 or something. We'll see how it goes. You know what's going to happen. The game's going to just not let anybody in, and we're going to end up playing D2 tonight.
You have no idea of the power you face.
It's going to be something crazy. Footnote, I will be starting at 7 tonight until I drop. So sometime tomorrow morning. That's the plan for the first night. Then I'll take a break, take a nap, and then I'll be back on again, and I'll be playing Saturday and Sunday and on. I'll be streaming every day. I'll probably work in a day off at some point, but like initially, I'm going to stream every day. I will have some times in between where I got to do some stuff like go get my mother or something. But we're going to go full time with this and stream every day. So yeah, tonight will be a long one because I want to try and get out in front of the pack. So tonight I'm going to go until I fall. Yeah, Liam, basically. So we'll see how it works out. Yeah, Joe, for sure, man. For the people that are kind of on the fence on it, just check the stream out and just see if it's something you might be interested in playing. I like I said, if you didn't play the beta, I played the beta and I enjoyed it. It was fun. But again, we'll know after the first campaign playthrough, some gear grinding, whether it has that sustainability. We'll know at that point. So we're a little bit out from that. But I'm gonna go as hard as I can just to get ahead of the pack. If I trusted myself to do hardcore, I'd try and do that hardcore contest, but I will get myself killed, and I'll just be mad and behind everybody because I lost that first character. So I'm not even gonna put myself through that. So we're just gonna play just regular out of the gate, and just try and level wise get out in front and get into the gear grind and see how the end game stuff works. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun for, at least first few weeks, and then from there we'll see. Yeah, Bob, probably. What's up, Nord? Nah, it's not toe anymore, dude. I sliced the hell out of my finger earlier, so now I gimped myself for D4 launch. I had to throw some electrical tape on it, or the medical tape was too tight, so I just threw some electrical tape on it. It's actually working way better. But I'm gonna go grab some. Yeah, now I'm Blood Fist. We went from Goblin Toe to Blood Fist. We could do these D2 references all day long. Oh, that's great. I love it. I was Blood Fist, dude. I was bleeding all over the damn place. What you got, Snipes? Where you at, man? But we'll be back on in about an hour. Dude, I dropped. Oh, look at that. All right, here's what we're gonna do. If once I log on at 6:30, we'll open the launcher and then we'll do the Ubers. I appreciate it, Snipes. At least you got some keys. Nord, I had dropped. I wear hearing aids, so I had accidentally dropped a hearing aid on the floor, and it rolled under the bed, and so I was sweeping my hand for it, and there was a piece of broken glass under the bed. How it got there, I don't know. And I sliced the shit out of myself on that piece of glass. Snipes, dude, it's crazy, man. You saw how many I did. I didn't get a single one. I did get an ohm rune, so that kind of made up for it. Oh yeah, it felt bad for sure, dude. As soon as it hit, I knew I was cut pretty bad, and I pulled my hand out, and then the blood started running. It was right in the joint too, literally straight in the joint. So, it is what it is. All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat. So I'll be back on in about an hour. We'll queue if they'll let it. I don't know if they'll let us queue up at 6:30. I don't know how that's gonna work. Electrical tape is amazing. So I got the keys from Snipes there, so we got the keys to run an Uber. So while we're waiting, we'll probably run that Uber. I appreciate it, brother. I'm glad you found some keys, because I sure as hell didn't get them. It was in one of them weird spots, man. The Band-Aid just wouldn't stay in place very well, just because of the way the cut was. But I'll be back on in an hour. We will get in line for D4. We might run a Ubers while we're waiting, since we got the keys now, thanks to Snipes. And see what happens. We'll see how bad this launch is. So I'll see you guys in about an hour. Yep, see you guys in a little bit. Peace.